Test 1, 2. Okay. Where are we? That we're going to get rid of. All right. Well, welcome back. Here we are at Supercomputer Park, and as promised, we are going to work today on this factory and turn it into an actual factory. So, to start, let's grab one of these, and let's throw it on the side here. Is that right? I don't think that is right. There we go. Okay. Let's bring this down to the ground. And then here... do we do the same thing here? I guess we do. But then it would clip into that, but maybe that's okay. Let's see. Let's grab a half foundation here and take it over. Bring this over to there. It clips in. That's kind of okay. You can do that. Yeah, that'll be fine. And then we can just have walls going down. And same over here. And I guess this is fine as well. It is well hidden. Looks fine. Okay, so basic layout there is now complete, and we can turn everything into concrete and start painting, and then we can do second level. I'm thinking probably glass, and at some point we are going to need some sort of now actually I wonder, for the ground floor, for the lowest footings here, maybe a little bit of this type of something like this. Maybe that's okay for the foundation that the rest of the factory sits on. Oh, that's backwards. for the actual foundation, I think that's fine. Gives it a little bit, something a little bit different to be sitting on. And then maybe the same up here, except... Yeah. And we can do the same thing here. So. And then underneath, the same way. I can't tell which way is which here. There we go. Alright, let's switch to concrete. And then concrete foundation here. And that is interesting. It leaves that little edging there. I guess that's okay. Do the same thing over here. I think this has to be, yeah, this part has to be concrete all across. Which actually, I think we do it like this. With walls. Should we leave these as fix-it foundations? I'm not entirely sure if we should. Let's color it for now. And then, right, I had painted these, so these ones were not actually concrete. These were fix-it. Maybe I leave these ones as fix-it and color them. Now, over here, I had the big ones. Do I want to do that here as well? I could get rid of some of the overlap here, but no, I can't, because that has to be... See what this looks like. Maybe I do need the corners because of the top to be maybe these corners do need to be concrete. Like that. Place that like that. Make this concrete. Now the other question is whether we do the same thing over here, but... So I think up to this level, yeah, up to this level, we use the foundations. Oh wait, I don't want these. And then anything above it has to be wall. Can we go into the wall here? I think we can. We cannot. There's something there already. There's another wall here. It doesn't want to build sideways. Okay, so how are we going to fix that? If we get rid of that, we have a problem. So we need like a half wall here. Can we clip into it the other way? How would we do that? Like, if I get rid of this and throw down one of these here, and then pop this on top, and I then go like that. I can't. Okay. So one more on top of there should fix it. That's good. All right. Now I need to get out. Let's recolor you. Okay. So now if I come over here... Oh, that's no good. We can do it like this. There we go. Okay, that looks fine. So then you guys get replaced with these. Like that, like so. And then up from that level, they become concrete up to the top. And then over here, we replace these down to that level with walls. My mom bakes cakes. Welcome back to the channel. I wish it would copy the color of the material when you select the foundation or walls. I agree, that would be a nice touch. It should do that. It's sad that it doesn't. Let's just move to there. These become concrete to the top. There we go. Now, we have a problem there, but I think the wall hole will fix it. The wall hole just stays there, right? Yeah, okay. So this comes down all the way to the ground. Place these. Yeah. Do I want to leave that one as is? That, like, footing piece at the bottom there? Maybe. Maybe that's okay, that little bit there. But then if I come around the corner, these are going to be... I don't know, let's see. I think not, actually. I think this becomes concrete as well for now. And these go all the way down as well, right? Yeah. Need to do more deletes here. Oh, that's the wrong door. That's the wrong wall. That's good. All right. Let's do painting. Half foundations are great. However, you can't snap to them unless you have them in one direction. Yeah. I mean, I kind of sympathize with the developers. Like, all the things we want to do, there's no way they can program it all. They have to make decisions and trade-offs, not just in terms of like design, but in terms of what the engine can support, right? Like in terms of if somebody has a factory with 8 billion pieces in it, or what's the maximum? 2 billion or 2 million types of 2 million items, objects. The entity limit. That's what I'm talking about. There's one little piece there. So, this is already starting to come together. I'm not sure how I feel about that footing, though. I'm not actually sure about it. I think they're going over to Unreal Engine 5. Are they doing a complete rehaul of the game onto Unreal Engine 5? That's crazy. That's a lot of work. This guy's a problem. We need to, I guess, replace this. And then put some wall holes in. Logistics, conveyor wall. Oh, really? Super accidental click there. So you're going to be like there, and there, and there. Yeah? There we go. Okay, that's a little bit better. And then we can paint this white. So yeah, now I'm not sure about this footing stuff that I've got set up. Is there... I don't like the segmented nature of it. Let me try... I think the only other material doesn't look too much different on the side from concrete. Like if I go to materials here for the foundation, there's grit metal, coated concrete, and asphalt. So like if I made these asphalt, what does that look like? Actually, that's kind of better. Let's try that all the way around. I thought it didn't look quite as black on the side for some reason. Just a little conveyor pole hanging in midair there. That needs to come down with more. Yep. Or does it? No, actually it doesn't. I need to instead grab one of these. Slot that in there like that. Okay. How does that look? That's a better look for the base. I like that better. Alright, so let's continue that. Where'd you get the wall holes? They're a mod. If you check the description, it shows, I think it's literally called wall holes or something like that. The wall holes are one of the few mods that I'm using, though, precisely because the vanilla walls with holes in them are unpaintable right now. I don't know why, but they're busted. You can't paint them. Okay, so... I like the super white color here. The problem is, I don't like that I can't do the same thing on the corners. Now, I suppose I could do something like this, where it's just maybe... Let's look at just this corner for now. If we put this back to fix it foundation, and then paint everything white. See, even that, I'm not super stoked on because of the edging. And then the top of the platform looks wrong. What if just this one's concrete? I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't think so. I like the bright white, and I wish you could get like a very vibrant white with the concrete. You can't, unfortunately. And why does that look so off? Oh, because I've got the walls here. So the alternative to the walls is to just draw the foundations down to the ground. I might do that. Let's see what that looks like. If I just draw you down to the ground. And do I even need... There's like a 4.5-meter foundation. We can go like this. No, we need the 2. So if I did that instead, is that a different color right now? Or are we looking at the other side of something? So yeah, if we go like that, then the platform looks cleaner. I think I do prefer that. So yeah, let's... need to get rid of you guys. And then we need... yeah, just like that. Okay. So the wall hole here probably has to stay. Because I don't think you can draw that... Can you draw... Will this mod work for that? Can I draw a wall hole there? Let's see. Logistics. No, must snap to a wall or similar. I could build it first, or actually I could just leave it there, maybe. And then just... yeah, I think I could get away with this. So if I go and grab now a 4 meter, I can just stick that there, right? Come on. Where is it? I guess it's like that. I want it up higher. Oh, there we go. That actually kind of works. We can just leave the wall hole there and turn this into concrete. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So then what? Then we just build one more underneath it? Yeah, that works. Although it is slightly differently colored now than the outside pieces. Why is that? Maybe I need to use the 2 meter here. Let's play around with it for a bit. Let's switch to concrete. Go to the 2 meter foundation. Is there one that kind of matches when we place it? Yeah, see, it's a slightly different color for some reason. Where did you get the wall holes? You can paint them. You need to go to swatch, set it to walls, delete the wall, then put the wall back. Can you do it that way? Okay, I didn't know that. Good morning, Pandy, and welcome back to the channel. Yeah, see how that's a slightly darker gray color? Do I need to paint this? No. So the exteriors here have this kind of very nice light gray color. But the edge on here is different. So I suppose to get the exact same thing, I have to use the same piece, which is the half. That I'm using here. Yeah, okay. I don't know why, but I do. Now see, that's so interesting. This one built backwards. Why does it alternate them like that? I suppose it does it because it thinks if you're using a half, you want the pattern to kind of match a little bit. Maybe. Oh, this looks good. We need to paint this to get that little edge to not jut out. Okay, now this is starting to look very clean. Okay, so there's a clean footing for the refineries. That I like. That's starting to look pretty good. The rest of the factory, I guess I'm not keen on the... Not keen on the fix-it panels here. I wish there were a way to keep this, like, vibrant white, but I don't see a way to do it at the moment. I'd very much like to have it be this bright white, but I don't want to have this piece be fix-it foundation, because then it, like, carves into the top with this weird... Like, then all of a sudden everything... There's, like, this weird corner. It doesn't make sense. So, what can I do here? I mean, the other option is to get rid of the rounded corners, but I really like them. And this jutting out doesn't work either, so I think I have to do the same kind of thing. That reminds me, we have glass roof. And then if we go into architecture, there's more glass, right? We have fixed glass foundation. Yeah, so this could be a roof product, sort of. So yeah, the corners are great for laying out the floor of the factory, but you can't really do walls around the corners, right? It sort of doesn't work. So if I was going to do walls here, I wouldn't have walls on the corners. Not sure about that. Do I just leave it like an open platform kind of a deal, without walls or a roof? Do I build a secondary structure to put a roof over it? I could do something like, let's see, where's the walls? So if we did something like, let's see, what do we have? The hex frame, reinforced window. You know what I could do? Maybe I could get what I'm looking for, sort of, in terms of the white, with an exterior that encases the rounded platform. You know? So like if I came here, hang on. So if I did all of this the same way I've done the footing for the refinery stuff, right? Then we do something like yeah, so then we do something up to the sky like this. Get this. Maybe the reinforced window or the parallel windows. Something I haven't used before. But we go like this and build a wall all the way around, and then paint it. Maybe that's the way, like, and then have this kind of all the way around. In a straight line. Maybe that's the way to get kind of the white color that I'm looking for. So this would keep going up until it reached some sort of roof that covered up the top of the factory. And then you just have this like big kind of enclosed thing. Maybe I'll do this. This looks kind of interesting. It can only go so far down though. Having it clip into the ground is not cool. So if I was going to do that, let me kind of build that first and see what that looks like if I did this. Because it's easier to kind of build these. These are just stacks of stuff. And then I can come back and... I guess I'll save the game here. So the idea is like, leave this stuff as is. change all this to concrete, and then put these in a boxy wall all around it. Now, how would I deal with the bottom, though? Here, I guess we would use a fix-it foundation, like that, flipping into the ground. So if I did this, there's 10. Let's just go up 10 for now. We need to come out one more here, and then the ramps are going to be an interesting challenge. But then we would slot that there, and come up here like this. Maybe we just leave them like that, sort of. And then on the other side, well, this one kind of works out because it's centered. I don't know how the other ones are going to work out. Maybe they actually they should, because the way I build things probably would work. Yeah, let's build this like cage around the thing. This is interesting, right? And then these are going to come over like this. Come out one more and then turn. What am I out of here? I'm missing silica. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of interesting. I think this could work. Let's do some more painting here. Might need to go up one more. Yeah. This could turn out to be a really cool way to expand a little bit of the area we're using. Now let's go all the way around. Yeah, you know what? This is going to work. This is going to be fine. I think we can make this work and put walls around it this way. Too bad they don't have walls half as wide. Yeah, that would be nice. I think, yeah. We can make this work. Okay. It's an interesting idea. It's very different from other things that I've done, and I like that. We are going to need more silica, though. So let's go over to the silica overflow over here and grab some. All right, let's keep going here. So this comes out one more. Then we turn right. I need a foundation here to do it. And we just kind of keep going until we've got the whole thing surrounded. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. So hold on, before I actually do this, let me fix up this piece. Because I now want this to match that and have everything be concrete up to a point. So you're going to be like this, and then we're going to get rid of all these walls. You got to go. And then we need halves. We need you. And I guess we just stick you underneath. We want that half, right? Down to the ground? No, we got a problem there. Oh, right. Okay, hold on. Gotta do the same thing with these. carefully. Alright, so you like this. Down to the ground. Yep. There we go. Okay. And then over here, come out to finish up this piece. Yeah, okay, okay. Now that door I do want to keep, though. So we probably leave... I'm not sure about that piece yet. Oh, we already have halves here. That's good. Okay. So we can take you down to the ground. Are you the right way round? No, you're not. You are, though. Why did this end up being this way? Let's redo all of this. Okay. Let's grab the half piece. Now over here, we want it to connect with the... Yeah, the half on the outside, right? The half of the inner square is on the outside. And then we bring it all the way down to the ground. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Okay. And we are going to have a problem here, it looks like. That was the problem. I cannot quite tell. I think that's right. Yeah, we got the little line there. Okay, alright. And then I can... Wait a minute. Why don't I have wall holes here? Ah. Okay. We're going to need a piece of wall here that we can build the wall holes into before we delete the wall. So let's go like this. And then we'll throw some wall holes there. Logistics. Three. That's fine. And it looks like there's some clipping inside, but again, that's okay. Anime Dave, welcome back to the channel. Good to see you again. It's going pretty good. We've got some ideas about how to finish up the exterior of this factory here and make something cool looking. We are implementing them as we speak. So I kind of need this door to remain. Do I change the... Do I change the material here? I suppose I have to. Yeah, this sticking out nonsense sucks. And it's sort of the wrong color as well. Now I can kind of get around this if I really, really want to. I could rebuild this so that it is back a little bit. Even if I did, it's the wrong color. So maybe I leave this as... Fix it here. And maybe we do have one little piece of wall here as well. That needs to go there. Let's grab a normal wall, put it underneath. And then we can just paint these white. Oh, look at that. The door doesn't take the white. It stays orange. I wonder if I save and reload if it'll be like that. So I'm kind of okay with having a little that little thing there. I do want a border for it though, so I'm going to grab a painted beam and just put it right along the edge here. Like this. If I paint down, that's better. And then from there to there. And now I do wish I could get it So how can I move it? I can't remember how this works. How do you move it half a meter to the left so that it lines up exactly? I think you have to do it with one of these guys. Can't remember. So if I build one... No, it's... Yeah. So I gotta build one from the top here. And then I can do this. And then I can put this on here however I want. Yeah, okay. So this comes up here. And we center it. And we kind of come out right to the edge there. I kind of have to guess with this. But now, if I go with a painted beam on the edge of that... That looks right. Yeah? Is that right? So we're like a little bit past that line. So this isn't quite far enough. Alright, so we gotta redo this. We want the right edge to be like halfway between where it is now and that line. Come in like there. Something like that, maybe? Can I connect to it? Let's see. Where does this come to? Nope, that's still not far enough to the right. Or no, that's too far to the right. Okay, I got that line wrong. Let's try it right on the line there. Where does that come out to? That's almost right. That is almost right. It's like a teeny tiny scotch too far to the right. I do wish there was... Maybe I should just break down and get the micromanage mod. I've already broken the mod seal, right? It's not like I've got anything left to prove. Let's see how this looks. That looks just about correct. Nope, still a little too far to the right. Okay. We can get this, though. Something like that. That's almost there. See, if we built it, it would just be overlapping by like 1 centimeter or so. Can we... Okay, so I gotta eyeball this is the problem. So we want it very close to that, just a little bit more. No, we went too far. It's exciting gameplay, huh, guys? I don't know why you guys watch me do this, to be honest. Yeah, okay. I already forgot where it was. It needs to be a little bit more out, okay? So I overcorrected. That different though. Oh, I'm connecting to the wrong thing. There. Oh, that's pretty much perfect. I don't really think it gets better than that. So now... Yeah, now we need to come down by what? 1 meter? And I think I know how to do that. Let's see. We build a pillar here, and a pillar there, and then we connect from there to there. That looks good, I think. Yeah, okay. Now, does this become white, like the other thing, or... And then maybe this goes back to being fix-it colored. Or some other color, maybe. Now, wait a minute. The door did take the color. Okay, so the secondary color works. So the white that I'm using must have, yeah, the white has an orange substructure. Okay. Anime Day says, I got the efficiency checker mod to help me. Yeah, somebody mentioned that one to me as well. To look at that, like, looks at belts, right? And gives you how much you're getting out of belts. What do we want this color to be? That's slightly off, but I don't think there's a way for me to get around it. Yeah, see, it's ever so slight. I would need to move it 1 centimeter to the right somehow. I could probably do it with that mod that we were talking about. What is that? It's poking out there. Oh, look at that. It's a little tiny piece of a thing. All right, well, I'm not changing that. I'll tell you that much. The micromanage mod would probably let me fix this. I wonder if there's a better way to do that, though. So, like, if I just go like this, is there a way for me to build so that it's from the left side? I don't know of one. Like, if I did this, I mean, we can kind of... What would you do? How would you move it half a meter to the left? Or half a meter down, for that matter. Oh, you know what? Maybe down is the way to go there. Hold on. Maybe down is the way to go. So if I build something on top of this, right? Then over here, I can go half a meter down. By building on the bottom, I think? If I build on the bottom... Yeah, actually, that does work. Right? And then it's... No. Then it's not flush. There should be a way to do that, though, because if I build from the... What if I build from the top? I build from the top, yeah. And that's the full meter down. Yeah, there we go. So, actually, that's the way to do it. Because now if I come down one and then over... No, it's still wrong. I thought the 1 meter let you do that. Maybe I have to build from the middle instead of the top or the bottom. Hang on. Let's try this one more time. So if I build from the middle... Yeah, there it is. And then I can get... Ooh, then I can get it perfect. All right, let me rebuild this now that I know how to do it. So, we slam this on top of the center, and we build from the middle over here, and then we can come down and be... what's happening here? Build from the middle in the wall, like that. That gets us the height we need. Now I do need to come down one more, I think. And if I build from here, yeah, that's going to be right there. So I need 1 meter here, coming in. I'm going to get rid of this, and we build the rest of the way across to there. There we go. Okay. And that is functionally as perfect, I think, as you can get it. Yeah. That's flush. I think I will leave this white, and we'll use a custom swatch here. So if I go over here, that gets me the white, and then whatever this secondary color is should be the door color. Yeah. So what color do we want the door to be? Is that green okay, or... I don't know. I guess it kind of matches the landscape. I think we'll leave that like that for now. And actually, what we could do is change the trim. But no, we'll leave it like that. Okay, let's keep going here. So we need to finish up the other side, I think. Yeah, we need to come over and do it on this side. Here, these two. And then do we already have paths here? We do not. All right, so we need to get rid of these. This half piece, this is going to come here like this. I need to get closer so I can see the pattern in the hologram is kind of hard to see. We want it this way. And then just all the way down to the foundation. Yeah, okay. So keep doing that across. This in. Like that, over to there. For whatever reason, we're missing a piece here, probably because I had to get out. Okay. Starting to come together. Now, it is just a bare gray concrete factory, so we might want to consider putting some decorations here before we do the glass. We might want to put some decorations on before we put the glass in place around the outside. I guess we do these now. That's going to stay there, okay. Why have I got clipping here? Yeah, I did this wrong, I think, when I first set it up. Let's do this one more time. We want that on the outside, yep. This comes down to there. Okay, so now we've got a clean geometry that this is sitting on. There is kind of a lot of empty space there. I wonder if we shouldn't just put some fake factories there to just fill out the space, maybe. But the foundation is clean now. So the question now, before we put up the giant glass exterior, is what are we doing in terms of decorating this? Do we put some stuff here, or do we just leave it? Anime Dave says the green looks good. And then the other question is, do we want all glass, or do we want maybe some rows of that white fix-it foundation could be good as well? So vertical stripes maybe, or do we want columns or rows maybe? Because I do like that super bright white. Maybe we don't need to worry so much about decorating this because it's gonna, mostly the exterior is gonna be this piece, right? We've already got one row, so we'll consider putting in another row when we move forward. You can go now, and then we come and get you. And these start going up to the top. Yeah, I think we'll have another row somewhere of the fix-it foundations in pure white. Okay, now you start to be a problem. Let's see. How far over can we come? I want one here. That clips in, so no, maybe. that would be a problem. Would it? Or does it just kind of look okay? Yeah, see it. You can see it there. So that's got to go. Those ones are no good. All right. You do one there. Those can continue. Okay. Let's do some painting here. This is very interesting. It's a very different look from what I normally build. So that's going to come all the way around. And then where would we have another... Probably we have another row at the very top before the roof. That makes sense. Yeah, probably that's how we do it. And maybe one in the middle? I'm not sure. Okay. We got to keep going out here. And we can throw the full wall underneath. Let's finish this side. Like that. Okay. And then over here. Like that. Right? Yep. Okay. That has the same problem. Can't do that. Gotta leave that open. That works. And one more. Now we could have a footing layer just over here, I think. I think we could get away with that. Because it's a higher... Do we want one, though? I'd rather have it be uniform. So I'd want it to go all the way around. And maybe I can't do that. Because, yeah, then it would have to come along here. Yeah, that's not going to work, so we won't do that. Now, do we need another door here, or do we just leave kind of an empty... Do we just leave like an empty section here? That works. Yeah, that works. Okay. So now we paint. So the secondary color here doesn't really matter. Because it isn't used for this buildable. Is there another one underneath you? There it is. There you are. Actually, the little holes are great for getting in and out. In addition to allowing the belts in and out. So we'll color everything in. And then I think I am going to do another... Oops, that was a mistake. I don't think that affects grit metal, though, does it? No. Alright, we're fine. Then I'm going to add another row of pure white foundation, or walls at the top. And then we'll put a roof on it. Okay, so let's back up and take a look. That's kind of interesting, right? And then we can put a label on, like central processing or something. Let's grab a quick row of these on top. Man, I gotta say, this fly mod makes things so much easier. I think after a first playthrough, you should have a New Game Plus that unlocks just being able to fly around without worrying about fuel or, you know, jetpack or HoverPack, like electricity connections. I think that would be a good call. Now, do we want this to be white as well, and then maybe one more row that's like an interesting trim color? Let's see what that looks like. We'd have to pick a color, because we really don't have one at the moment. All I can say for certain is that it will not be orange. So the first layer will be white. Like this. And then the top layer, I'm not sure yet, but something else. Actually, you know what we could do? I saw Total Eclipse do something last night that I really thought was interesting, which is he used the basic wall stacked 4 high instead of the actual wall to get a different texture for the white. You know, for the white stripe here might be a way to go. So like instead of having this, he had this. So it uses more buildables, obviously, but you get a cleaner look. You know what? I do like that. All right, let's do this again. I like that better. Actually, we could even put like a single stripe in at the top instead of like an even one. So what's the way to do this? Do I go right to left? Probably. That's probably faster in the long run. It does look better, right, Dave? And I'm out of iron plates. Okay. You can go home and get some of those. No problem. Yeah, that's cool. And we could put one thin line of like some accent color at the top. So like we could leave something like that, or put one more on top that's like a different color. What color it would be, I don't know yet. What color would it be? Let's take a look at our surroundings here. Something bright and vibrant, I think, like a really bright blue, maybe? Or, what do we have? I want something, like, with a rich color to it. So if I go into the custom swatch here, maybe like a purple or a red or maybe a big bright yellow. Like a big happy yellow color. What does that look like if we do that? Ah, yikes. That's no good. What color was this before? What is this thing even making? That's a weird swatch. Let's turn it back to the default for now. This yellow is a little too green for my liking. I'm not sure I want that. What else could be a good color here? What if we... be nice here. Maybe that rich blue that was my first instinct. Or a dark purple. That could be interesting. Let's try the dark purple. I have to be a little bit careful here. Painting. But if we had just this one accent color at the top, how does that look? That's kind of interesting. It's different from other things. It does stand out. I think I like that idea. Maybe slightly darker. I'm not sure. Alright, let's teleport home to the hub. Because I'm out of iron plates. Which are here. That should be enough. We'll go back to circuit board factory. And right back in place. Let's keep going with this. Let's build up the top here. And let's at least do the whites. Now, are these the same forward and backwards? Or is there a difference on this side? There is a difference. So over here, no. No, there's not. It's basically identical. I've just got the sun on this side. Okay. Okay. We're gonna have a roof of some sort up here. So the final color, I think, the final accent has to be a little bit darker than that. More into this. Yeah. Let's try this. Not a lot of difference. Maybe even darker than that. Like this. Yeah, closer. Yeah. This is what I want. Click something there. Like a really, almost a, not quite into like black, but a really dark rich purple. I like this. This is an interesting. It's just a small splash of color, in other words, in an otherwise like very white building. I like the idea here. Justin Sabo, welcome back to the channel. Glad to have you back. Nice work, Josue. This is the content I've been waiting for. If I remember correctly, the computer buildings in infraspace are also purple. Could be mistaken, though. The computer buildings... I'm not sure which one is purple. Anyway, thank you for the compliment. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. To me, I don't know. I don't know why people watch Satisfactory. Because I've tried watching, so I'll watch, yeah, that is really nice. I quite like that little accent, that purple stuff. And the overall look of the building is kind of cool too, now. We got to figure out the roof though. But going back to what I was talking about, I'll watch like people's finished products, absolutely. I love watching like build demos and showcases. But watching somebody build something to me is a little bit, I don't know. Maybe I just feel like the pace is too slow, or I get a little bit frustrated, or maybe they're just not talking and narrating their thoughts in a way that I find entertaining. But like, I would not watch my stream, to be honest. To be completely honest, I would not watch my stream. I would watch a showcase video about the finished product, and I would be really impressed. But I would not come by every morning and spend 2 hours watching somebody build something. It's just, I don't know. For me, I can't, I can't quite wrap my mind around it. But I'm glad you guys are liking it. Hey, Pandian, thank you. I think it looks pretty good. So we got to figure out what the roof looks like. Do we continue glassing this in with glass foundation, or do we put some kind of other something on here? So in terms of roofs, we could kind of go up a little bit with a corner like this, right? That would. The only problem with the corner is that it's going to hide the trim. So maybe we don't do that. What if we come in by one first, and then maybe you do some kind of like vertical roofing? Fixed glass foundation. Let's put some of these in place. Maybe we do an inner row like this to preserve the trim. We could even color these too. What am I missing? Concrete? I should just break down and get a couple more mods. I should get the like huge inventory, huge stack size mod, and then not even have to worry about this ever again. I mean, I already broke the seal, right? Take those in by one, like that, and then what? Then we come up. Maybe these could be purple as well. These could be that same rich purple color. And then where's the corner stuff? We've got outer roof corner 2, 4, and 1, and then inner roof corner 2, 4, and 1. So outer roof corner 4, if we put you here, it doesn't really go where I want it. Put you there like that. Corner's going. Let's see what this looks like. We can change these materials, I believe. Right, can't we? Material for roof. Yeah, these can be glass. Or something else if we want. If we start coming in like this, then we need to use the 4 meters, right? The 4 meters line up like this. And here's where we use the inner roof corner. But let's see what this looks like. So there. And then we need the inner roof corner here. Here's the inner roof corner. Like that. Make everything glass. Or we don't make everything glass. We put an actual roof on. What other roof would we use? Metal? Or tar? We could do it like this and have a real roof here. Why is that not lined up correctly? Outer roof corner. Yeah, there we go. So something about connecting it to the foundations doesn't work. So you have to place the other ones first, I guess. Well, I didn't know that. Now I know. Learned something new today. I think maybe we do put an actual roof on here and see what that looks like. That one looks fine. Okay. Let's do material first. Tar roof, and then grab this and come along here. Yeah, I think so. I think an actual roof works. And then do we keep going up is the question, or do we just flatten this now? Is it high enough to just flatten it? Maybe it is. So we can just kind of roof flat, I think. Goes here. And then we set the material. And then we just kind of zoop it across and finish up. Yeah. Okay. Now, while this is tar, can I also color it or not? Does it change anything? I don't think it does. We'd have to make it fix it to color it. So that is the other alternative, is to make it fix it and color it. Maybe we just make the whole roof purple? We could change this material. So if we look at materials for the roof, this is the only one that's colorable. The other ones are not. They're just standard. So what do you guys think? Do we turn this back and make it maybe bright white to match the rest of the building? So if we put this all back to fix it like this. And then why does it some of it have this and some of it doesn't? Oh, there's the left side, yeah. Okay. We could actually... These I would want to reverse, I suppose. So that the line is on the outside. Done. Do they really not have... Do they not... I guess I wish they had one with... Yeah, that looks a little awkward. I wish they had ones with, like, either without these lines or with a different version of these lines, I suppose. Like either a corner piece or something like that. Because that's a little rough. You can't really escape it with this material, can you? What happens if I paint it? Let's look at the painting. The lines are still there. Is there another roof piece that I'm not thinking about? I could put down... What could I put down instead? Nothing. You're just kind of stuck with these weird liney deals. I hate the basic fix-it roofs. Yeah. Maybe this is... I like the idea of, like, matching the color scheme, but... the way you're kind of forced to have these bizarre edgings that are non-symmetrical is kind of annoying. So if we did that... You know what? I think it's too much. I think it's too much. It's too much like of a big blob of white. I think actually the tar was better. I think we're gonna put it back. We could try looking at... what could we try here? We could try... I don't know about how these are colored. Do those change if you color them? No, they don't. The glass roofs do not change. They stay exactly as they are. So this would be kind of the final build for the factory. This is kind of the end of the line here. I wonder if we should put in some rows of pure glass in the middle, maybe. Let's see what that looks like. Just to, because having like this, like these flat planes of everything identical does kind of stink. So I'm wondering if we change some of these walls, maybe. How does this work? Can you overwrite an existing wall? So we're using, which one? We're using the panel window everywhere, I think? Yeah, we're using the panel window. So we could put in some full frame windows. Like a line of full frame windows sort of in the middle here. Maybe. To break this up a little bit. Maybe even not a row. Maybe just a big panel on each side. So like if I got rid of... Where are those different? Is one backwards compared to the other? I guess it is, yeah. Let's say, what would be the middle here? If I get rid of these and replace that with these. Now, can I color this white? I don't think I can. You don't get the, yeah, it doesn't, you just have the black line there. What does this look like if we do it, though? You kind of break it up like that. What do you guys think about that? Now I can't paint these, unfortunately. They stay black no matter what you do. But there is a white and black already, so maybe that's okay. What do you think about this, guys? And then I could do something similar over on this side as well. Glass roof or glass foundation. I think breaking up breaking it up is a good move, I think. Looks good to you, Pandian? Alright. It could be one taller on each side. Or one taller on the top and the bottom. No, I think that's good. I think we'll stick with that. So 2 from the top, 1 from the side. We'll come over and do the same thing over here. I think it's like... Oh, it's 4 tall. So we do the same thing here. Grab one of these and place those. There's not enough room there. But here we can do it. Is it just... It's just 1 from the side. Okay. So 2 from the top, 1 from the side, and then it's 4 feet tall. Or 4 frames tall. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not that one. those go away like this. Okay, all right, yeah, this is interesting. Just changing it up a little bit. It's a little harder to do than I thought, to see what I'm doing. And then, for that one, we need one more there, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's more interesting. That's way more interesting. All right, let's keep going with this. Two from the top, and then 4 over. Those can go. Let me grab over here one of these and fill it back in with this. How does that work over here? Are things are kind of okay there. Got our little, I want this going across like that, and then, no, I don't. Okay. I kind of do want a bottom here, is the problem. And that kind of clips through the ramp, which I don't like, but I guess it's mostly okay. Maybe I don't do that. Maybe instead I we could try this. We'll put a painted beam right there, just to support the rest of the frame. A little bit of something. Yeah, I don't think we have a choice. I think we have to do that. But we can actually go all the way. Oh, now I'm going to be doing this thing again. Maybe not. Maybe not. I think that... Oh, you know what I could do? I could extend... Yeah, I could do it like this. Just at the top and the bottom. Yeah, so now these are supported by this. That's cool. Okay, let's do that too over here. So we're not going to worry about the sides, but the top and the bottom will have these kind of support beam type deals. I like that. I like that. Yeah, that's starting to look really interesting now. Much better than the first pass. This is what I like. I do like this part about the game when I'm the one playing. I wouldn't, like I said, I'd have trouble watching this. But I do really enjoy the way you can kind of, excuse me, you can try things and iterate. You know, you start with one thing, and then you add a detail here, you add a detail there, and then by the time you're done, it's starting to look like a thing. Now, should these be purple, actually, instead of white? I wonder about that. Maybe. Yeah. I think that's okay. I almost want to do the sides as well, though, which would be a pain. So I'd have to go do the thing to get them all right. I'd have to figure out how to do that. You know what? There's probably a better way to do it. I could probably do it with a blueprint. I could figure out how to build a blueprint that snaps into one place and places the beam that the starter for the beam that I need in exactly the right place. Yeah, I should do that. Maybe that would make this a lot easier. Okay, okay. Try the first full window option. The single window mask look good since you can paint that one. Pandians, try the first full window option. The single window makes it look good since you can paint that one. Let me, oh no, I crashed. Game crash. I don't know when my last autosave was. Let's see, it's 9:51. Panny, and I'll check out the single window in a second. By the way, those of you in the chat, I know Anime Dave's here, Justin Sabo, Pandian. I don't know who else was in here. We've got 5 viewers, it says. Maybe my Mum Bakes Cakes is still here watching in the backgrounds. Do you guys have any thoughts on what games I should be playing next? Not on stream, more for a Let's Play style, kind of like the Midnight Suns. I've started one, but I kind of want to do 2 at a time and have them release a little bit more slowly. But what do you guys think? Is there anything you really want to see me play? What is this? Where are my save games? Oh, okay. Oh, that scared me. I thought I only had one save. I forgot that there's this, menu structure. Alright, so the last one was, 3 minutes ago, I think. Pandian, I have not done VR. I mean, I've tried it. I don't own a VR setup. I am thinking about getting a PlayStation 5 later this year. And when I get that, I will certainly be getting PSVR 2. We lost a good chunk of work here, guys. Well, nothing for it. Nothing for it but to get back into it. Let's see. Were we done over here? No, we weren't. We need this to come down here. Right? Oh, I'm not on soup mode. There. 1, 2, 3, 4. And, all right. So we need to leave that open, which we need the support here. That's not going to work. Okay. We could do these, and then along the top. I guess we can do it like this as well. This side. Actually, this one... Yeah, we will just get rid of this, I think. This one won't be 4 tall. This one will just be 3 tall. We're gonna get rid of these. We just have a big open space, that's fine. Now, somebody was talking about, Panny was talking about the first window option. So if we go into walls, the single window here. Ah, I see what you're saying. So, yeah, I could do these like this, and then I could paint them, right? I see what you're saying. But no, I don't want that much of the trim to be visible. Good idea, though. Good idea. Just doesn't quite work for what I have in mind here. Now, should I, since this one can only be 3 tall, should the rest only be 3 tall? Because we don't really need to see. Yeah, it would screw up this one, though, right? Because this one needs to be 4 tall. So maybe they're 4 tall here, and then 3 tall over here on this building. So we kind of get rid of this and put in one more row of whites across like that. I think that, yeah, that works, I think. 'Cause then it's, no, that's too much. Because then it's symmetrical for like each chunk of building. So like this building has them 3 tall, and this building has them 4. That works for me. Yeah, and that way, yeah, I like that. Okay. Actually, I almost want to raise it up by 1. But I feel like if I raise it up, it's too close to the roof. Would it be if it was up there instead? Because from down here, you can kind of see the stuff, but if you're flying, 1 more would make it a little bit easier. Let's hold off on it for now. And painted beams are probably the best thing they added to the game. Just being able to draw something however long you want it. And being able, all the uses that it has, not just decorative, but like functionally to build things the way you want. It's just a really strong piece. Don't forget to check out the single window. You may like the look better. I did check it out. Just leave it there in the very back. 4 looks good everywhere else. Actually, 3 looks pretty good. Yeah, okay. So this side is the problem, right? Do we go with 3 or 4? I think we have to go with 3 because of the right side. Otherwise, it would be too low. Or we could actually, what we could do, 1, 2, 3. We start like this. I think we go like this. And do something like that. I think I went too far here. Yep. And then over here, now we go to 4. Over here like this. That's how we do the some steel beams, and that's how we get the mismatch between the 2 parts of the factory unified. Steel beams over here. I have a lot of stuff going on right now. What is the big holdup here? I need resin. I need this rubber. I can throw away those. Alright. That's a little bit better. TP, circuit board factory. Okay. Oh, look at this. I'm inside it now. Actually, it looks pretty dope inside, too. Maybe I should put some lighting in? I don't know. I've had trouble with lighting in the past. It's either, like, way too bright or not bright enough. Let's put the remaining windows in. Okay, so there we go. I think that's our central processing basically done. I don't know, I might change that purple. I don't know, I kind of like it, but I'm not entirely convinced that it fits the motif of the park at the moment. But there is, I mean, you guys saw what we started out with. There's the finished product. I think it looks pretty good. It's pretty good. It's like an 8 now. 8 out of 10. And I'm glad we put the effort into the ramps, because I think they look better than just raw belts with no support. It's clean. I'll give it that. It's very clean. I like that about it. You can see the refineries in there pumping away into the ceiling. Maybe I should put in some lighting, but I don't think I'm going to do that today. This accomplishes the main thing I wanted to do, which was to make it look like a finished factory. Now, there could be some changes in the future. I might make some, I'm not sure what that would look like, but it could change the color scheme a little bit. But overall, I'm pretty happy with how that looks as a finished product. I think we'll move on from that and maybe revisit it in the future if we do like a final detailing pass before I put out a video about my park here. But things are starting to look pretty neat. I am gonna need to finish that highway, at least send it somewhere. We're gonna need more roads around these other islands. We have to move the compacted coal probably over into a small little box factory behind the rampart. And we're gonna have to redo those belts as well, I think. The train stations need work, and then the remaining grid stuff for heavy modular frames has to be rebuilt as well. But we're getting closer. I mean, the rampart looks fantastic. This looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this. I feel like there could be a little bit more detailing work to do here, but as a start today, I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, the main thing is, it looks like something that actually was built by human beings and could be a real building somewhere, which is kind of important. Okay, just leave it there in the very back. 4 looks good everywhere else. Actually, that looks pretty good. All right, mate, I'm out. Looks great and gave me some ideas for my build. Catch you until next time. Later on. All right, Pandian, take care. I think I'm out as well. I am going to be putting out the first video of my new Let's Play, which is going to be Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I played a bunch yesterday and recorded a bunch of content, and I'm really excited about that. And then I'm going to figure out the other game that I'm going to be playing somehow today. So expect some more Let's Play content from me, and we will be back tomorrow morning with another Satisfactory stream. And I think for that stream, we'll start over there. We'll start by rebuilding the compacted coal assemblers, probably over on Rampart Island. But yeah, that's a good day's work, I think, to get that factory into a good place. It's in better shape. It's definitely in better shape than when we started. So anyway, everyone else, Anime Dave, Justin Sabo, those of you watching on YouTube in the future, I don't know, maybe Factory Guy will be here, or Jaco, or my Mom Bakes Cakes May came back. Anyway, thank you guys so much for coming by to watch the stream. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you next time. Take care.